Welcome everybody. We're all here, the three of us, the three amigos, the three
The three amigops.
musketeers, the three
Musketeer.
um
Muchachos.
the white and the Indian.
Well, breaking the fourth wall.
Even though Inu thought and was convinced and then tried to tell us that he was Native American when he is not. That was hilarious.
I mean, look, when that's what the family's been told for generations, you can't just blame me for that one.
That DNA test maybe was a lie. You never know, right?
No, there's no way that DNA test could have been a lie. It's a DNA test.
Yeah.
But how do you know what a DNA test results are supposed to do? What they're supposed to look like? You never fully read the back end part. You only get the nice, pretty answers.
All right. So this is not what we're doing this video about. So we can stop this shit right now. So we're gonna watch the Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer that was played during the direct, and we're gonna give our thoughts on it, and we're gonna disregard Inu's thoughts because we already know he's gonna bitch about it because they revealed too much information before the game comes out.
No, this trailer revealed barely anything. Like, this is just gonna. Hopefully, this will be the last thing that I watch because I want to be as blind as possible with these games.
Yep.
All right. So without further ado. Alright, let's stop. Alright, that red shirt, impeccable.
I just want to say, can you pause it real quick? I just want to bring up that the Galar region looks phenomenal. Like, I love the Kalos region, but I think this is now my favorite looking region.
I like the wide open plains they have. Pretty nifty.
So, important thing to point out here is that Hops, the trainer, or Hop, whatever the fuck his name is, Hops, the rival, picks the starter that is weak to yours.
Didn't Hao do that? Or no, never mind, he didn't.
He did.
Yeah, Hao did.
Okay.
Which
All
means
they're making him easier on us.
No. No, well, they did say.
I think that means that the professor's aid is going to have the one stronger to you, and you'll see them occasionally.
Probably.
They did say that that Hop was one of your rivals, not your rival.
I didn't catch that. Very nice.
There you go. That's the starter. Choose your starter.
Yeah, honestly, I love how you get to choose them on the battlefield.
That's like a first, right?
Also, if you look at this face, he looks like he's almost brain dead. So,
but he's so cute.
No,
out of all of these, I can't remember if I've given my opinion on a video before, but Grookey is my least favorite of them.
I knew it.
All right.
What's your favorite?
Score Bunny.
Look at that.
Fist bump. Let's play it again.
That fucking fist bump.
Okay, so that's obviously when you choose your starter. I wonder if they all fist bump or if they all get a unique animation.
I mean, Sabo probably.
Well, like it in Gen 7, I forget. I don't know if the other ones had, but like for Litten, like you pick it up, and you look at him, and like this is a cat, and then for this you fist bump a bunny, but you're not actually doing any of the motion. It's all him, because if you were to fist bump too, he'd go flying like 10 feet.
And I think that Grookey might also fist bump. Sabo might like hit its tail against your fist.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Grookey will like hit the stick on your fist or something. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I think Grookey will just be the hand as well.
I can see that too. Well, yeah, that was a nice scene. I get the Breath of the Wild vibe. It's
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild vibe. Very nice. Pretty fine. We're good to go to the next change. Oh yeah, the runes.
All right, here's Sonia, then Professor Magnolia.
I like their designs.
There's I just saw a lewd drawing of Sonya on Twitter.
You know, I like Sonya's design, but she really needs a better fitting jacket.
All right.
Oh my god, these Pokemon.
And Wooloo,
I love it.
Gossifleur, and Dreadnought.
I love Dreadnought and mainly Wooloo of them all. And I've seen plenty of the Wooloo pics too, probably on Twitter. You guys.
Yeah,
have seen.
Wooloo's. I like Wooloo. I'm not sure how I feel about Dreadnought yet. Like, I kind of like its design, but I kind of don't like its design.
I understand because it looks a bit simpler. Yeah, I see that. That's like a throwback to like what the Mega Ring kind of bracelet or
No,
bangles.
that's the item that you wear for
to make them bigger.
Dynamax.
Yeah, but it reminds me of like the kind of like accessory we would wear in those other games.
You mean the kind of accessory that you wear to do Z moves?
Oh yeah. Yep. Never mind.
And Mega Evolve.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Mega Evolve. Yeah. Like
And
Mega
to do Z moves?
Well, yeah.
That's probably just gonna be an all-purpose bracelet.
Well, the bracelet doesn't do anything. It's what you put in the bracelet that does something.
Well, yeah,
Like
I'm just saying it probably has
Mega
a slot for
Evolution,
them all.
For Mega Evolution, it's the keystone that matters, not the Mega Ring or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like the bracelet, I feel like it's going to be designed where it has a slot for the keystone, the Z crystal, and whatever you use to Dynamax.
You think they're gonna have all three options available in this game?
Yes, they have to. That's
Yeah,
part of the game now. They're gonna.
Of course, Megas and Z moves are going to be post game.
Mega Z moves, Dynamax, whatever the next gen thing is, whatever the gen that's always gonna be part of Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a new battle mechanic.
Oh yeah, Gen 7 had Megas. Yep. Okay, yeah. Now I recall that. Okay, that'd be cool. Make that as unique.
Wait.
Yeah, the Hearthorn Sobble looks like we're going to have a way to
Pokemon
play
Me
with
or
the Pokemon.
whatever.
Yeah.
Pokemon Refresh. Look, there's like a tent there. And this guy has a sock.
Confirmed.
There we go. The appearance of the best new Pokemon.
Dude, I saw it. I'm like, yeah, that looks.
That thing.
I love Corviknight's design, like the.
Yeah, but you know what his typing is?
Dark. Well, no, they didn't say it, right?
They did. It's on the official Pokemon website.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's Flying Steel.
No, Steel Flying.
Oh, wow. So it's like Skarmory. We haven't seen that in a long time, right?
Yeah, and since we're bringing
we
up,
have Celesteela is Steel Flying.
Ah, okay.
And since we're bringing up the typings from the official website, with Dreadnought, I kind of expected it, but I was also kind of surprised it was Water Rock. I figured they'd go for a more unique typing.
I didn't expect water. That's pretty cool. Oh,
wait, how do you not expect water for a crocodile?
I didn't see it as a crocodile. I saw it as a turtle, but yeah, okay, never mind.
Crocodile turtle.
Snapping turtle, right? And
yeah, it's a snapping turtle.
These remind me of Breath of the Wild. Like that one Sneeve with the Snovers. I don't know.
See, look, like this is obviously like a sandstorm or whatever. And this is the same area, just
somewhere else. The wild, yeah.
Yeah, it's the wildlands.
Wild. I love this.
And then there's snow, and then there's a sandstorm, and then there's a dreadnought.
Honestly, with the ruins scattered about, it kind of makes me think of Shadow of the Colossus.
Oof, love this. So they're gonna be. This confirms overall Pokemon, right?
Here we go, Bounce Sweet.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, it is.
So do you guys know if they confirm? I can't recall. Like, okay, encounters overworld.
Yeah, they even showed it in the trailer, V.
Okay, yeah.
And they've also confirmed that unlike in Let's Go, where they were just like randomly going around, if they see you, they will chase you.
That is cool.
Oh, okay, that is amazing.
See, now this is the Rotophone in action. Oh, dude, look at that Milotic. It's huge.
I know, right? And the Gyarados in the background.
Fishing looks like it's gonna be fun. The water reflects. Oh, so nice.
Wait. Did I just see what I thought I saw right there? Yeah, Halucha. Oh, no, that's a Mienfoo. It's a Mienfoo. No, wait, that's a Holucha.
Yeah.
Halucha.
It's kind of weird seeing them just walking around. Like, I know they can, but I don't know. Looks like fishing won't be, oh, here's your specific spot to fish at.
Yeah, any water will do. That looks cool.
Nothing that says that. You just don't see, it may be that the same type of thing, you just don't see it.
Yeah, it might be that, but I'm hoping that they're going back to regular fishing mechanics.
I mean, everyone's hoping that. You can
Yep.
call Pokemon out of the wild. This is something that I'm really interested in because
Yeah, no, this, like,
Raids.
yes, the raid battles.
So in the actual official direct at the end, they're like, I hope you guys are ready to enjoy with your friends live co-op locally. I'm like, no, they're not gonna they're gonna do what they did for Mario Maker. And then they said online. I'm like, thank you.
yeah, me too. I heard that and I was like,
Yeah,
no,
when they said local, I was so afraid.
Same.
And this is
I like
Inu's
the
favorite
food.
part.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, I love the giant Raichu.
I can't wait to see all the different Pokemon Giant.
This
That's gonna be
100% guaranteed. We're gonna do like
Teeter dance.
a free for all or something, and he's gonna bring a Dynamax Raichu, and then the first thing he's gonna do is use Teeter Dance. Guaranteed, 100% guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
Oh.
Also, on the Nintendo website, it says this game is up to 4 players, which I assume is for this and
And maybe battling online.
and battling.
Do you think FFAs will be a thing?
But the ones that we do, yeah, not the
Like-
ones.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's not
but
gonna,
like-
it's not gonna be like an actual
Yeah.
FFA.
Okay, yeah.
But
It would be cool if the battle royals from Gen 7 were not just when one person gets knocked out, if they actually make it a fight to the last man standing.
that's a good show. But yeah. So like how we see before this thing is,
Like
You
how
know,
it has the other trainers standing around the stone.
yeah. Like I wonder, will like maybe not during the game, but will post game Wildlands be you can actually like meet up with your friends in game?
Or later in the trailer, I think there was a scene of them just walking around and there were other trainers out there.
I thought that was like a local instance. Maybe like the wild becomes like a local playing field and you can all walk around. Maybe I don't know. It's just speculation at this point. I am just really excited that we can do something like this. But did they ever explain who gets the Pokemon?
Everyone
Like,
gets the Pokemon.
Okay, that's why.
One person out of the 4 gets Dynamax during the battle, but if you beat it, everybody gets a chance to capture it.
Oh,
So it's not like everybody's gonna get that Pokemon. It's you can capture it, and then if you don't capture it, then it's fine because once you beat it, it becomes available in the wild. You can
Okay.
you can go find it and capture
Alright.
it.
Now, this you can keep playing the video. What I'm going to say doesn't require any of this being paused, but I hope that I'm pretty sure they're going to bring back Wonder Trade. I hope that it doesn't just instantly kick you out after one trade like it did in Gen 7. I hope it's more like Gen 6 where you get to
Continue.
just keep going.
Like, do you want another match appeal? Sure. Hit yes.
I mean, that has nothing to do with what I was just talking about.
No, but you need like that kind of successive option, right? Like you can just continue it on like a loop rather than having to pause and restart, right?
Yo, this
Yeah.
is a premiere ball.
Yeah, it is a Premier Ball.
No, that's a
All right,
dynamite
all right,
ball.
all right.
I love
look.
the stadiums.
All right,
like,
all right. Well, just pay attention. Pay attention. I'm gonna pause it.
I'm
Here
not
you
a
go.
fan of Milo's design.
The camera that's moving right here, it's this. This is a Rotom drone. Now I'm not sure if this is your
Can't see.
phone. What do you mean you can't see? It's right fucking there.
No, I said fancy.
Oh, I heard can't see.
I heard drone, so I'm like fancy.
Yeah, Now I don't think it's your phone. It could be, but I don't think it is because we're seeing one and it's also being filmed by one. So maybe Rotom's.
The broadcaster, right? Because they said these are live.
Yeah, these are being live broadcasted.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
that's one thing that
like-
I really love about the gym battles. It feels more interactive with the whole world because everyone's watching you do these.
Yeah, it's no longer just. I hope that online battles have fucking crowds like this, and it's not
Oh,
just
dude,
those.
if yeah, if it's just the little human cutouts again, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
The creepy human cutouts.
Also, I hope that you get to choose the stadium. I hope it's not that same bland stadium. I hope that you can use any of the gym stadiums for online battles.
Yeah,
Also,
Jimmy.
fun fact:
I like fun facts.
this shit has regenerator.
Oh, was it on the website?
Yes.
Yeah, it has.
It's going to be a bulky motherfucker that will heal every time it gets switched in. That is,
Yeah,
and its other ability is gooey, but with a different name.
yeah, Cotton Bloom.
Yeah, whatever it's called. It's just
so-
gooey. When he gets hit by an attack, or I think it's just a contact attack. His speed
if it's
goes
like
down.
gooey, yeah, if it's like gooey, any physical attack will. But
I'm excited because
I'm surprised that that's actually a pure grass type. I was thinking it was a grass fairy because they kept going on about how it heals things.
True.
Yeah, did you guys see the animation for Leech Seed?
No way. Was it like bullet seed kind of? Oh, that's leech seed.
Yeah.
Oh, the giant mushrooms growing. Oh,
That's sick.
Because look, you see Grookey shoot it, and then it just grows.
That's
yeah, I missed
Flamethrower.
I missed the leech seed. No, it's being shot. I was thinking that was like the new animation for Spore. I love Leon's design.
Oh, definitely.
This is V-Rage.
Charizard, dark skin though, beard, and yeah, that's me.
Okay, yeah, the champion having a Charizard, so
Okay, we're moving on. This is not a video to hate on Charizard.
oh no, I was just wondering if this is gonna be another generation where they're not a type themed champion, if it's just gonna be random Pokemon that they just enjoy.
Alright, the better one is here.
Oh,
You know,
my
I
God.
like
Was that the end of the other one?
I like both of the legendaries, but yeah, I like Zaxian better.
Wait,
I mean,
is it
Zamazenta is cool as well.
Is it Zacian or Zaxian?
Zaxian.
I thought it was Zacian.
Nope.
What?
I mean, it might be Zacian, but
No, they said Zaxian.
I saw like Solgaleo for a second. I'm like, what? And I'm like, Megazord, dog, yes. Well, lion, kind of thing.
they're wolves.
It's the wolf.
Wolf, yes.
You see how the logos have wolf heads, not lion
Those are the
heads?
official covers, yes.
But yeah, again, I like them both, but yeah, Zaxian definitely my favorite of the two. I feel like Zamazenta is going to be the fan favorite though, because I've seen a lot of people talking about it online.
Alright.
That's the shield one, right?
Yeah, Zamazenta is the shield one.
People got to see my personal channel subscriptions for a second there. While I went to the direct video.
Welcome to Pokemon.
We're gonna skip through the.
Flying steadily.
Yo, first of all, shout out to my homeboy James Turner. He designed the ice cream. He designed Guzzlord, Naganadel, and Poipole, and now he's fucking art director of this first.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love Wooloo.
Alright, so, you know what? Their types have not been revealed yet. What do you guys think the new legendary types are going to be?
I think anything with steel or fighting isn't out of the picture.
Yeah, I
Completely. At least steel.
was kind of thinking steel fighting for Zaxian, Zamazenta, I'm not sure yet.
I could see like grounding steel. I feel like it'd be cool like their legendary backgrounds, like their siblings or something. Or something like that. I don't know. You know how like the Lottie twins. We haven't seen like that kind of pair. I feel like for some time, so it'd be kind of cool to see some kind of lore like that.
V-Rage, the legendaries in Gen 7 were literally related.
Yeah, because they came from the same evolution line. Just different universal counterparts.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
These two will probably have a common pre-evolution that is a wolf cub.
Oh, you think they're gonna have evolutions?
I wouldn't put it past Game Freak because we just had that last generation. I could see them doing that again.
Okay.
And why wouldn't they? Meltan and Melmetal are going to be in these games, and they're mythicals that evolve. So why won't they do legendaries that evolve again? Especially with two legendaries that look, so much like each other. It'll
Alright,
it'll probably be like, well, it'll probably be, oh, if you have it in Sword, it'll evolve into the Zaxian, and if you have it in Shield, it'll evolve into whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Zamazenta.
Yeah,
But
Zamazenta. Or if they, because technically, no, you can get another one. You can get a Cosmog to evolve into a Lunala or Solgaleo, depending on the type that the game you didn't have, but it had to be traded to the corresponding game to evolve it. But if they did it so that if like it has like same stats across the board, and it evolves depending on it evolves into Zaxian depending on attack, and special attack being higher than defense, pretty much like the Hitmons.
Yeah, I could.
That would be great, because then you wouldn't need to buy both games, or to have a friend that has both games, so that you could get both legendaries. You could just have it all in one game. There's still going to be version exclusives, obviously, but
yeah. You know, there's one thing that I can't help but think about though with these new legendaries, specifically because of Zaxian, the Gen 4 library, how there was that story about the guy who killed a bunch of Pokemon with a sword, and then legendary Pokemon told him to stop killing Pokemon with the sword.
Oh, yeah.
And iron. Its vicious
It would be
nature
kind of cool if
makes
it was
it
actually
difficult for
Zaxian,
Pokemon
because, you know, the Gen 4 remake should be coming this generation.
I
for
see this as either being the final evolution of a 2-stage line, or just one evolution. There's no, it's just one stage.
Yeah, I feel like it's a standalone Pokemon. I feel like it doesn't evolve and it doesn't have a pre-evolution.
I'd like to see a pre-evolution,
I'd love.
because what? Inu? Ooh. We're gonna pause real quick, and we're gonna be right back. All right, we're back. I don't know what happened, but Colin just
Yeah, Discord decided to screw up on us.
Yeah. But anyways, what were you saying, you? Because last thing that people heard was
yeah, with Dreadnought, I wanted to have a pre-evolution, but I could definitely see Game Freak making this a standalone Pokemon. It seems like you can't. I feel like it will be standalone because it kind of makes me think of. Well, I mean, it doesn't make me think of it, but I could be saying it being like the Heatmore situation, where it's a Pokemon where you want it to have a pre-evolution, but it doesn't.
See, here's the thing for me, because this thing looks like it's slow, looks like it's bulky, looks like it could fucking hit hard physically. It's not anywhere near a special attacker. But here's the thing. For me, it having a pre-evo would kind of confirm that its stats are going to be at least high-ish, or on the high chart, on the high end of decent. Rather than if it's just a standalone Pokemon, it'll be like, well, this is a Pokemon, and you get early game, and then when you get halfway through the game, it's fucking useless, and you're better off trading it out.
Yeah, you know, I see it, at minimum, I see it having base stat total 480.
I mean, that's kind of specific, but okay.
I don't know, I'm just trying to throw something into a ballpark. Like I say, it being around that range, like high 400s, low 500s. This is a Pokemon that I really hope gets a pre-evolution.
This is a Pokemon that's going to be on my team.
You think this is the final evolution?
Yes.
I think that this is definitely the final evolution.
Because here's the thing. Look at all the Pokemon that were ride Pokemon in Gen 7. They're all final evolutions of their respective lives. And look at all the Pokemon that you could ride in Let's Go. All final evolutions. You can't ride... Oh wait, that's not true. You could ride Haunter.
Yeah. okay, so if this is an evolution, how do you think it's going to evolve?
But here's the thing. I think the thing that points this out to being the final evolution for me is the fact that it's the taxi Pokemon, which means that for it to be able to carry around people, it has to be strong. And if this thing had an evolution, why not use the evolution instead of this thing? Because the evolution would be a lot stronger.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's my reasoning why this is the final evolution. It could have a Prevo, which I would love that, because I honestly, like, competitive wise, if a Pokemon doesn't have any evolutions, I don't give a shit, because you know you're gonna be using the final evolution of the Pokemon anyways, unless it's like a super bulky mon and you're using a Violite. But let's play wise or playthrough wise, I want to use Pokemon that evolve because it gives me even an even bigger sense of progression during the game, where I'm starting out the game and I have my little starter Pokemon and I catch all these little weak ass mons, and then before I know it, I'm like halfway through the game and my team is like level 30s and they're all like almost fully evolved, and then by the time I reach the champion, I have a team of fucking badasses that evolved with me as I went through the game. So if this thing doesn't evolve, I'm still gonna have it on my team, but I'm gonna be really disappointed.
all right. Now, what if this is the early bird Pokemon's final evolution?
That'd be great. Because if you look at it, the early bird Pokemon, the Generation 1 was garbage, Generation 2 was garbage, Generation 3 was Swellow, which is pretty decent, especially with Guts. Then you had Staraptor, which is debatably the best one.
Gen 5,
Gen
you had...
5 Unpheasant, which is okay. Then you had Talonflame, which for Gen 6 was just fucking ran the metagame with because of Gale Wings. Then got
I'm
hard
so
nerfed.
glad the Gale Wings got that nerf that it got.
Got hard nerfed in Gen 7. And then Gen 7 had Toucannon, which has amazing abilities. It just needs to be faster. And then if this was Gen 8, I would not be mad. Because
No,
because honestly, it does exactly what Talonflame did, and it breaks the normal flying repetitiveness.
I think this will be the bird Pokemon.
But also, that guarantees that it has 2 pre-evos. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. Because Gen 2 and Gen 3's only had 1 evo.
Yeah. Oh, but if this is the basic bird Pokemon from the early routes, you know, it'll be a level up evolution. But if it's not the early bird, I feel like this is going to evolve with a Duskstone, kind of like Honchkrow.
Yeah.
Honchkrow is a dark type.
I honestly thought this was a dark type when I saw it.
Pokemon that evolve with Duskstones are dark and ghost types. So
maybe a metal coat. Who knows?
No metal coat, because that would require trading.
Look, here's what I think. Look at its head. It's wearing a crown.
King's Rock?
It's maybe King's Rock, maybe a new item that it just you have it like. I don't. If this is the early bird, it's not. Its final evo is not going to be a Trademon.
Maybe it's a evolve at night type Pokemon.
A Kingstone. I mean, they did do early route mons with daytime and nighttime in Gen 7 with Yungoos and Alolan Rattata. So maybe they could do it with this too. I don't know, but all I know is that this thing is awesome.
Yeah, but you know, at first I was like Yuvi. I was thinking flying dark, but now I can definitely see the steel because it's got the armored talons and the chest plate.
I thought that was a beard.
I mean, it has a beard, but it also has a chest plate underneath the beard.
Called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi.
I just look at how fucking amazing this guy looks.
I like its eyes.
There's always that one standout mon in every generation that you see in the video, and you're like, that mon.
We don't even know the rest of them either.
Like
so.
I honestly,
like
I don't.
For me,
I don't know why, but I want to know your opinion on this, Alex. But does this look like it could be a Digimon to you?
No.
I don't know. I think it's just the way that the helmet is shaped. It makes me kind of think of a Digimon
Wargreymon.
for some reason.
Morgramon.
Wargreymon.
Yeah, it does have kind of a Wargreymon-ish thing from the side.
But then again, you could be like, hey, look, Electrode is a ball. That's a Digimon. It's Ballmon.
We all know
Anyways,
Digimon.
as I was saying, every generation you see that the trailers, especially in like the first one, you're like, that's the Mon. That is the Mon. Last gen was Vikavolt for me, and now this gen is this.
Yeah, no, like as soon as I saw it in the trailer, I was like, I want a Wooloo.
Yeah.
I want to use a Corviknight, but I know so many people are going to be using it, so I want to not use it because I know everyone else is going to be using it.
Oh, look at that. Black man with white hair. Right here. And a pink vest.
You know, I love the red strap across Corviknight for you to be able to ride it because it's got to have the seat on it.
As many of you
Yo,
Mhm.
are you... Okay.
any town
V. Inu, do you not see this cab right underneath it? That says taxi?
I thought that was just a stand.
That's the cab. Why would a stand have windows?
Yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't see that fully.
You don't get on it, you ride in the taxi cab.
Oh. Never
Alright.
mind. I thought the taxi service was us flying on its back place to
he or
place.
she has
And it lands on that
previously
perch as like a hey, pick up, drop off.
No, look, even like here.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice the car my first time watching through because I was just too busy looking at the scenery.
Seat right
Mhm.
here.
Yeah. You can see the guy's arm going in
As
through the
many of you
window.
already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger.
This guy
in the
did a
process.
good job with designs.
Good Gina.
Gossifleur
Alright,
is one
so
of
I
these.
love Gossifleur's
When
design.
Gossifleur evolves,
Eldegoss, I'm kind of iffy on.
Yeah, I mean this is probably what, second stage evolution, right? It did look a bit like it went from super colorful to like not, but hey, I'm excited to see what its final evo is. Hopefully, it does have a final evo.
I think this is it.
So
Yeah,
you think it's only 2-stage?
Yeah.
it's only going to be 2 stages.
I don't think that this would be a gym leader's signature Pokemon if it
Was
like, cause like here's the thing. There have been not fully evolved Pokemon that have been like the signature Pokemon of a gym leader before, namely the Fossil Mons in Gen 6, but like there's never been like Viola's was Vivian, not Spupa. You know what I mean? Like there's never been
Yeah, and like
a
and
second
to go
stage.
all the way, like to go all the way back, you know, Misty had a Starmie.
You know, there's never been a second stage, a middle stage that's been the signature mon of a gym leader before. You know.
Well, I mean,
So if this is the
in
evolved
Gen 2.
form,
Gen 2, Gym 1, Pidgeotto, right?
Yeah, Faulkner did have a Pidgeotto.
yeah, but
So-
that Pidgeotto was illegal.
Yeah, I mean,
Summer Lance's Dragonite.
Yeah, but when you're a level 9 Pidgeotto, when you don't evolve till level 18.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, I hope it's not the final evil. I can understand it why it would be.
No,
Is-
this is definitely the final Evo. It has that feel of a 2-stage grass type, kind of like
Weeping Bell Bellsprout.
Cottony.
Oh, that too.
Did you say Weeping Bell Bellsprout? Because that's a 3-stage evolution, V-Rage.
Oh yeah, forgive Victory Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
When I saw this, I was like, "Hey, look, it's
Burp?
Whimsicott."
You burp first.
Yeah.
No, I can't help but
Oh,
think
yeah,
of
Whimsicott.
Jumpluff when I look at this.
Yeah.
All
I
right. Well,
saw,
I'm gonna
like,
catch him and call it "fuck V-Rage."
I saw like a bunch of them. I saw like all the flashbacks of all the other grassy mons. Like, it's a fusion. It's got a wig though, a nice big wig
That's all I can show you this time.
or hair.
There are lots
James,
of Pokemon
show me
in the
more,
Galar
now.
region for you to discover.
It's
James-
like, did he hide
James.
anything in the background?
You can
Is
look
there anything
forward to
hidden?
finding
You think?
No, there's I don't think there's anything hidden in the background.
Alright.
No, those are all things that we've seen before and in this trailer.
Bushes? No, those are the Wooloo, I think, right? What are you circling? Pikachu tail, right?
Of course.
It's a new
But I mean,
mon.
like, we already know
finding
Pikachu's
many
gonna be in it.
Pokemon you're already familiar with.
This is
All right,
smart.
NK Growlithe asks
I
you.
hope you're as excited as we
James.
are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon
Show
that
me.
inhabit the Galar region.
I love that bag. It's literally,
Case bag.
literally, while playing this game, my go-to joke is gonna be that I have got junk in the trunk.
That's gonna get old so fast.
Coming from the guy whose jokes get fast
Hey,
the
hey,
moment he says
yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's coming from me, so that means that one's bad. All right, you'll soon learn the ways.
I love seeing the shadows of the clouds going across the water.
Breath of the Wild, man.
And where you will find the
You gotta
widest
finish that
variety
game.
of Pokemon out of
I do.
anywhere in the
This
galaxy,
region feels
in a place
super
called the
alive.
Wild Area.
The wild area. I hope that this is.
wild area
I hope that this
stretches
is
between cities
the hub.
and is filled with abundant nature as far
This
as
is
the
the
eye can
online
see.
hub.
Different
Oh,
Pokemon
that
you-
would be amazing if
where
this was
you-
the online hub.
When you're in it, you can connect to your friends or whatever, and then you gotta find each other in the hub, and then that's how you like battle and trade and shit. That would be that would make sense for the for the camera movement for
Yeah.
in the skies above,
the.
even in the lakes.
See here's the thing,
never
you
know.
look at this. I hate to break it to you,
Allowing
but
better search for items and
can you
Pokemon.
fuck off?
Search far and wide in the tall
All right,
grass.
look at that. You see that there's
Yeah, there's-
clearly a spot where she's fishing.
Yeah, I wonder if that means that you'll like. I'm hoping it doesn't mean that there's specific fishing spots. I hope that just means that when you do a fishing encounter, you see the shadow in the water, and you just have to
That has
throw
to
it
be
at
it.
the shadow.
Because Let's Go's not like that, so it wouldn't make sense for them
Well,
to.
Let's Go
retract.
didn't have
There's
fishing
no,
at all.
There's no fishing in Let's Go.
Oh
it's-
God, there isn't.
It's just surf encounters.
Damn it! What was in Gen 7?
Gen 7 was you have to fish at specific spots. So I'm hoping this just means that a shadow will appear in the water and you fish on the shadow. I hope that's not you can only fish here. You can only fish here.
I think it. I feel
What
like
if it
should
is?
be-
What if it is? There's no specific spots, but you can only fish when there's a shadow that appears.
I would be happy with that. I would be down for that, but I hated only being like having to walk along the coast to find the right spot to fish because you had to find where the rock clusters were.
I think it's just gonna be fish wherever you want, and if there's a nibble coming, you'll see the shadow pop.
That would
Skies
be
above,
That's the most
even
logical.
in the lakes.
Like,
Like,
if you think about
yeah,
it.
like if it's like you throw in the rod and then a shadow comes and you have to hit the
Exactly.
you have to hit the A button when the shadow
I
gets
I
around
love-
the bobber.
This is how
Yeah.
you get berries.
Yeah, I
Break it
love
down.
it.
You just shake trees.
and even
Man,
in
you
the
must be
lakes,
super strong in
where
this
you
game.
never know what you
Oh,
might
go back to
find.
the shaking trees for
Know what
berries.
you might- even in the lake, Pokemon. Search far and wide in
So,
the tall grass.
I just want to make sure I was
Skies
right
above,
about this.
even in the
See,
lake.
here's
Yeah,
the thing.
multiple berries fell from that tree. They had different colors.
Just look at the water. Okay, look at the water. She's gonna
grass,
cast into
in
the
skies
shadow.
above,
Yeah.
even in the lakes,
Yeah.
where you
Rip.
So that means it's either if a shadow shows up, you could fish at it, or there's specific spots. There's specific spots that you have to fish at.
I'm
Or-
hoping it's just that shadows appear, you fish in them.
Or
That
like
would
how
be-
it was in
that-
Gen.
Go
Even
V
though-
Rage. Go V.
Oh, it was like how in Gen 5 there were certain spots that showed up for rare Pokemon. Maybe that's what happened. There's like a rare Pokemon that showed the shadow, but other Pokemon you can just fish normally for anywhere.
Or
that could
like
work.
Dex Naving and Oras, where you would
Oras.
see the tail pop up.
That'd be cool. I think they'd do that. I don't think they'd.
That would be
that.
an interesting twist on this. Again, as long as it's not Gen 7 fishing mechanics, because that was the worst fishing mechanics in Pokemon.
Alright, so one thing that I'm hoping is that, like how we saw earlier, with the bike, you could put the Rotom phone on it and then you could bike on water. I'm hoping that if I have like a Lapras in my party, then instead of riding my bike, I could ride the Lapras.
Oh, yeah. like if they don't make that a possibility, that would be kind of upsetting.
Like let me surf on my Pokemon, even if I'm not using the move surf. Like, you know, like how in Let's Go it was either you surf on the surfboard with your Pikachu, your Eevee, or if you have a Pokemon that's big enough for you to ride on, as soon as you get into water, you're riding on that Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right on.
You know, because I want to fucking ride a Milotic.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
That thing looked fucking huge.
I know, right?
Never know
I want to ride on a Wailord.
In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives
Man.
it incredible strength.
He looks so
This
serious.
phenomenon is called
Dynamax.
Dynamaxing opens up new
Dynamaxing.
possibilities in the heated battles.
All right,
performed
so
by
when I
trainers and their
first saw the
Pokemon.
Dynamax in the
For more
trailer,
details,
I
I would
was
like to turn it
super
over to-
confused, but as soon as they started explaining it, I fell in love with it.
You know what I find funny about this? Is that they're literally just on the Pokemon website, like, oh, look at this, oh yeah, look at that, look at this, look at that. Like, it's not like this isn't a planning. This was shot like literally in 5 seconds before they got this guy on.
And they said for the scene that this is
You
like they're
are
planning
the
the
planning
team or
director
something,
for
right?
the games.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's cool. What they transform the moves as well, right? Only one one Pokemon per battle, last 3 turns.
Yeah, last 3 turns, all your Pokemon and your moves get superfied.
So it's gonna be like a Z move kind of thing. I feel like where there's like a maybe a group of moves or a type of move is just generic enough to turn into a generic other move.
V-Rage, look at this.
Oh,
That's what happens.
yes, okay, that makes sense then. So like a fighting type.
So
of,
like any like there's Light Screen. He has three attacking moves in Light Screen, and then he Dynamaxes, and then they turn to Max Lightning, Max Guard, Max Knuckle, and Max Strike. So pretty much any normal type move that does damage will be Max Strike.
Max Strike.
Any fighting type move that does damage will be Max Knuckle. Any electric type move will be Max Lightning. So
yeah,
basically,
Max Burn maybe.
So it is sort of like a Z move thing where the type of move chooses what the move is.
Yeah, every move is a generic move in the eyes of a Z move because it's just the association. And the type.
But it's like a combination of Mega Evolution and Z moves because
because they get big.
Well, not just because you get big.
Well,
it gets
Stats,
more powerful.
Right? Yeah, it's like the same Pokemon, and its moves change, but it's not a different like evolutionary line.
And even after Dynamax has been revealed, people are still gonna be like, but we can still get armor evolutions.
Yeah, we are. You don't know that? Next direct.
That might be how, like, not like, armored whatever, but like maybe there's an armor stone, and that causes a bunch of Pokemon. Like, let's say Corviknight is a 3-stage mon, and his 2 first stages are normal flying. But then you give him you give his second pre-evo an armor stone, and he evolves into Corviknight.
Well,
it could be that. It could be that because usually the original bugs are level up, but in Gen 7, Vikavolt had to be leveled up in the Grand Pony Canyon. So it was a specific place where he had to be leveled up for him to evolve, which means that it's no longer, it's just, level 16, level 36. It could be level 16 and then Elemental Stone, Evolutionary Stone.
All I know is there's one thing that I cannot wait for VRH to experience with these games, and that is his Dynamax Charizard versus the champion's Dynamax Charizard.
I'm gonna kick his ass if I can get a Charizard at least.
Yo, this looks like this is the Wi-Fi battle arena.
And they are just regular stick figures, aren't they?
Well, they look more human than.
Yeah, but they're not like the ones in the gym that we saw with the one gym leader.
Dude, honestly, I don't care.
It still looks cool.
I love this
arena.
I love this.
I like the sky when the Dynamax happens.
I would like it if you could change the color because I wouldn't want to be in the blue arena all the time. But I'm happy with this
All the
arena.
moves they know turn into powerful
All right, so there's the max pump or whatever.
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle.
It's like
However,
electric fissure. Holy
The
crap.
Pokemon
That's
will
gotta
revert
be
to
the-
normal after 3 turns.
Aw.
Shield.
So
Max guard is
choose wisely
probably
when
like all the moves that like protect, detect, light screen, reflect, quick guard. That's probably all just max guard, and it just protects
With-
you.
With the Gyarados, though, that tornado, I wonder if that's the flying type or if that's for
Like a Hydro.
dragon.
Probably. I think that's
It's probably
Oh,
the
no,
flying
it-
type.
Dynamax will be
the
key
dragon.
Yeah.
Probably like
to
Max
full-fledged
Draco
Pokemon
or
trainer
something
in
like
these
that.
games. Remember that
Yeah.
wild area we told you about? If
I
you
like the
connect other
beacons
players, you'll
for
find more
raid.
ways to play there.
Yeah, I like how it showed everyone running up to the beacon right there. Like, we saw one of the other trainers besides your character run up to it.
I'm
do you mean?
excited to see how they define that phenomena in the game, like raid and maxing. Like, what is this? Like through a wormhole or like in a different dimension? Like, you know, because it looks so weird.
In which
that.
4 Pokemon trainers can join
Man, I
forces
cannot
to
wait to
challenge
do
wild
this with you
Dynamax
guys, and we're
Pokemon.
just sitting there in voice call for like half an hour deciding who gets to Dynamax.
In max raid battles, the wild Dynamax
Team
Pokemon
comp. I hope they don't make it
Pokemon
easy, like where you have to actually like have like maybe
Not only
both on
that,
there, like you
it
know,
also has special
certain
powers that
IV
make it
just to
an
even like
extremely
be able,
formidable
like make it
opponent.
more competitive,
Only
like
one of these 4
than it would
players
be
who have
like
teamed
regular
up for the max
PvE
raid
wise.
battle
That'd be
I-
super
the
fun.
Dynamax
I saw people
Pokemon.
complaining that the trailer showed you and the grass gym leader Dynamaxing against each other.
Yeah, gym leaders will probably each have one
If you and your
Dynamax
allies
with their
manage to
ace,
emerge
right?
victorious,
I mean, that's
you will
kind
get a
of
chance
like
to
Everybody
battle
has one
with a
Dynamax.
truly dynamic
yeah.
catch.
So
See,
then the
you
ace
see,
is
look,
leader.
you when you beat it, you can
Their chance to
choose
capture the Pokemon in a truly
to catch or don't catch, and
dynamic
It's for
and then-
everyone,
and-
you assume, right?
and then it whether you catch it or not, it becomes
Pokemon
available in the
that you
wild.
take on in max raid battles
Cool.
also vary
Oh,
depending
Because
on
man.
I
the
thought only one
wild
person
weather
could catch it
and the state
from
of the weather.
the group, and like you know, like you said,
Among these
the
different
rest just
Pokemon
go
are some that can
wild.
only be
No,
fought after you defeat
it's
them in
gonna
max
be
raid battles.
like the
So
raid
both
battles in
trainers will
Pokemon Go,
join
where you all
forces
fight it and then
test
you
their
all get a
skills
chance to
against a
catch it.
variety of Pokemon.
That'd be cool.
Which is something that I feel
Max raid battles feature strategic
Like-
cooperative four-player gameplay against a single
Oh, this is the
Pokemon,
fucking
which
play,
is a
man.
first for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to
No,
tackle these battles
Uncle!
with friends in person and experience the excitement together.
What?
You can also connect with other players over the internet to
Oh,
enjoy battles
okay.
with other
Thank
trainers
you.
from all
Thank
around
God.
the globe.
What
So
happened?
I hope you'll try Max Raid
This is the part
battles
where it
I
talks
was-
about being
I was-
able to
I was
raid
re-
locally.
I was reenacting.
Oh, yeah, like what we all felt in that moment.
Next, I would like
It's
to
like you're
introduce
screwing us
a
again.
With
Nintendo.
Professor Magnolia, I saw someone questioning her necklace,
This guy
wondering
is
if it's
the
a Z
greatest
crystal.
trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His
Probably,
name is
maybe.
Leon.
Leon? Cool.
Leon.
Region where Pokemon battles are so
Leon.
widely enjoyed. his
You know what? My favorite thing about
undefeated record
Leon's
in official
design is that
matches
his
all
shirt
the
has
more
a sword and a shield on it.
My favorite thing is that his hat is a crown.
His shining
I like
personality.
his cape. Like he
Giving
just
him the
nonchalantly
adoration
walks
of
around the
trainers
whole
across the
like
region.
every day with a cape. Like that's just
No
Okay, so you know what? We get
I-
this scene
I
of
want-
the people
I want the
cheering.
hat.
In all of Galar.
We see people cheering for Leon. I wonder if,
champion
as you
has a
progress through the game,
younger
will
brother,
NPCs cheer
also
for
happens
you?
to be one of your rivals.
maybe
His
not.
name is Hop.
I wonder is if we when we beat the champion, does that hat become available for us? Because I want that
Oh,
hat.
Yeah, no. I hope that we unlock that hat when we become the champion.
What if he's just like, "Here, you beat me, so take my hat." Oh,
I love how the
I like that
Pokedex
Hop
is.
has a,
I love how the Pokedex is just an app on your phone now.
Yeah. No, I like how
Oh.
Hop has a blue Pokedex. Like, I would love if we could
It's a-
change the color of our
it's-
Pokedex.
Wait,
It's
Did
not
they
a
mention-
Pokedex, it's a phone.
Did
No,
they
yeah.
mention it's an app?
Sonia is her
No, they
grandmother,
mentioned it on the
also
site.
serves as her
Okay, I
assistant.
haven't. Damn it.
Their
I need to
abundant
check it out
wisdom
after.
and sound advice will
That's
surely
pretty cool.
come in handy
It's pretty much you have a
not only
smartphone and then there's a Pokedex app, which is probably like they're probably doing that so that
It appeals to everyone.
no, because
Next,
Pokemon
we'll
Home.
talk about the
well yeah that, but also because there's an app now that's available. I think it's only in the U.S.
Take on the Pokemon gyms
Right, hold on.
throughout
I think it's only available in the U.S. as of now. But that's how you are able to scan QR codes for Switch games. It's
Okay.
like there's the and it's just Pokemon, not every Switch game, just Pokemon. Because there was a Pikachu and an Eevee event or whatever distribution by QR code, and that's how you had to get it. You had to scan the QR code into your phone app that was connected to your Switch game so that you can get it in your Switch game. So that's pretty much, that's at least what I think, is they're giving you a phone in this game that connects to an actual app in your actual real life phone, so that if there is an event or something, you can just QR code scan, so you don't have to bring your Switch with you. You can just go to GameStop, QR code scan,
phone.
you have it in your phone, and when you connect it to your game, it transfers into your game.
Well, what if you can actually like have your like you could view your Pokédex as well, like on the Pokemon you have, and like move them around and stuff. That'd be pretty cool too. Like from your phone, like your actual phone. That'd be pretty sweet. Having that kind of connection.
Because like Pokemon Home will have the app on the phone, I wonder if the events will just, you scan the QR code and it puts into your Pokemon Home account.
Maybe. No, I don't think it'll do that. I don't think I don't think they'll do that because they already have an app for that.
Yeah.
They already have an app to scan QR codes specifically for Pokemon games. They're not gonna put it in Home. But essentially, that's why I think that they, and at the same time, that's also how you can access Pokemon Home in the game. Bixby, I don't want to talk to you right now. You pull up your phone and then you have the Pokemon Home app, and then that's how you can transfer Mons. Pokemon Box, it's on your phone. Pokemon whatever. Save the game, it's on your phone. Tell V-Rage that he's bad at Pokemon, it's on your phone.
Yes, competitively. Factoid.
Alright, let's continue this.
The region, in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion.
Good.
These gym stadiums are constructed in very special.
Yo, I just realized
locations
Gaxley
that
would
allow
just
for
be a
Pokemon
floating
to
head
shine.
and Pupitar. Yes.
The gym
giant
leaders also have
floating head.
extremely powerful
Pupitar wouldn't be
Dynamax
the
Pokemon
floating
on
head.
the team,
Pupitar
so
isn't
you
a
will need to
head.
counter them
Okay, it's
with
like
some of your own.
what's it called? The Chrysalis or whatever, right?
Battles between two Dynamax Pokemon
So
are
Cocoon.
exclusive.
Look, this is Leech
Will
Seed.
cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to
Dulcet.
Wait, no, I don't think that's not Leech Seed. That's a new move.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that's not. That
that-
wouldn't be Lisi. That would be the.
That did
Z-
damage.
that's the
Actually, you know what?
Dynamax.
You know what? Another thing, why were we thinking that was Leech Seed? Because
Yeah.
Leech Seed doesn't affect grass types, and they've only shown that being used against grass types.
And also, Dynamax move we just saw change depending on the type and stuff.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's not- it
probably
doesn't
it's probably the grass type.
matter. Max
Dynamax.
grass.
Also, I'm gonna say their body poses and their facial expressions don't match. Well, this
He looks-
this guy does. He's just like, yeah, I get
the
this battle
lady in
for what
there
it is.
doesn't.
But everybody
I
else is
like-
like, yeah, but their faces are just like fucking.
Yeah, I like that blonde
Oh,
guy
no,
who
wait.
just looks. Yeah, their facial expressions change.
This guy, no, well, not these people don't change. This guy,
Yeah, but
this
like,
guy is
yeah,
like
that
the
guy,
most.
like he looked so mad, but now he's super pumped.
This guy is the reverse of you, Inu. He has nothing but facial expressions.
Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the grass type expert Milo.
Milo.
This gym leader.
Oh, I love how his little like wristband thing goes through his arm.
This gym leader is all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to
You know,
overcome his
he doesn't have a
tenacious
nose.
fighting style to continue.
Where's
your career.
Scooby in the gang, huh? Da-da-da-da-da.
Look forward to facing many more heated battles against.
I will
Maybe
say-
Freddy, I don't know why.
It's the ascot.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like
This
you
is a
to
good.
see.
But
There's
Take a
more.
look.
Pokemon Desu. Sashien.
I love this, man.
Yeah, no, this part of the trailer, a lot of people have been trying to use this part to claim armor evolution still being a thing.
Because they're covered in armor. when
No,
they-
not because of that.
See, here's why I
It-
like
it-
here's why I like him better. Because he has a sword in his mouth, the other one is just much more free to convey like emotion.
Well, I mean, he drops the sword probably. Like, I doubt he. Like,
But yeah,
has
this is why people think armor evolution
Like,
is a
dude.
thing, because the armor and the sword getting bigger.
Look,
Oh, they got bigger.
look,
They
look!
screwed up,
Just
right?
look at
They
this.
did.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This
That was
gives
cool.
off so much more emotion than this.
He also reminded me of Sol Galeo or
This
Sol Galeo.
this is just like, don't take my bone, I'll bite you. This is fuck off.
That guy is Garuru, man. So. Actually, that's what I'm gonna call mine. Holy shit. Perfect.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just
I mean,
now
it wouldn't
are, in
fit,
fact,
but whatever.
legendary
Hey.
Pokemon of the Galar region, called
Still, it's
Zacian
cool.
and
I
Zamazenta.
honestly thought it
Zacian?
was like a Zacian and Zamazenta.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta
Megazord,
it's Zacian.
Solgaleo. Yeah,
It-
Zacian, right?
It is Austrian.
Yeah, it sounds so cool. I love it.
I'm gonna call him
Zamazenta's
Zacian.
dope. That sucks. Why would you call it that? It's
I'm
not
gonna-
a CK.
I'm gonna call it Zach.
I'm gonna call it Zamazama then.
Zama 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 Somalia.
I'm excited. These
Yeah.
games are gonna be
These
good.
games are gonna be the best in the series.
everything we've got here
Facts.
at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
Opinion.
Shield a game that everyone
These
around the
games
world
will
enjoy.
be the worst in the series. Oh, did they leak any other Pokemon in that
Please look
image?
forward
You think?
to it.
No.
No.
Bye. No.
Please
Don't
making
leave us already.
more Pokemon. What you will
Just what role Zacian and Zamazenta
Alright.
will play in the story.
See, this happens, right? And I thought there was like a third Pokemon coming.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna show the third legendary.
today's
Yeah, I mean,
Pokemon.
is it? I mean, it's not confirmed, but like it's
What
a
we revealed
plausible
today
guess,
is
right?
just
At this
a
point,
small
that they're gonna have
part
like a
of what you
third
will find in
So, like,
There's
There's
always a
There's
third.
always a
Yeah.
third.
trio.
There are many more Pokemon and
Wait, who was the
interesting
third for
characters you to
seventh
discover in the
gen?
Galar.
Necrozma.
Ah, yes, okay. But it wasn't in the original
We're
ones, right?
putting
It
everything
was
we've
in the
got here
original
at
one.
Game Freak into
It was a
making
post-game Pokemon
Sword
like
and
the third
Pokemon
legendaries
Shield
always
a game
are.
that
It
everyone
was-
Oh wait, he didn't get
in-
his next form until the
In,
Ultras.
in Sun and Moon, no, those are just the ones that were revealed. In Sun and Moon, Necrozma appeared and was catchable after you caught or defeated all the Ultra Beasts.
Ah, yes, okay.
And then they're like, "Oh, what is it? We're gonna call it UB Black because we don't know if it's an Ultra Beast or not, but it's not an Ultra Beast. Even though Ultra Beasts are legendary Pokemon, that is 100% fact. But yeah, and then in Ultra Moon, he's part of the story where he takes over Solgaleo or Lunala, and then Mega Digivolves into
The God Necrozma, Wing Dragon overall.
Please
Ultra
look forward
awesome.
to it.
yeah, whatever it's called.
Ultra Mega Super Awesome
Thanks
Attack
to all of our guests from
Necrozma.
Game Freak.
By the way, I'm just gonna put this out. I've called this
I would
date
like to
for
announce
like
the release
years.
date.
November
Pokemon
15th.
Sword
Yeah,
and Pokemon Shield.
I've had a countdown on my phone
2019
since last
global
June
simultaneous release.
for literally a year,
Starting today, you
saying
can pre-order a special
Pokemon
double
Switch,
pack.
November
Stay tuned for
15th,
more
2019.
I hope you will look
Yeah, I
forward
got a
to
notification
new
for my
Pokemon
pre-order saying,
adventures
"Hey, we
in
got the
Galar
date now." What?
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be somewhere around that date because Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were released around that time.
Yeah, the foul. So. It's exciting times we live in.
Now let's watch this.
What's this? What the freak, yo? That's not what I wanted to see.
Stay tuned.
I want to buy this, to be honest, but at the same time, I don't because
Oh, there's a double pack?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the box or you open that box and then you have both boxes.
Two separate. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not,
that's
I'm
just
not,
the.
I'm not a collector or anything, but if I'm gonna buy the physical copy, I want the
Separate.
boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's just the collector case that the games will be shipped in. I don't think that's going to be the actual box that the games are in.
Yeah, I think they're gonna add extra stuff to give with it. So
Yeah, but it'll only be for Europe and Japan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like how Mario Maker, Europe and Japan, well, pretty much the rest of the world except for North America get a little pen that you can use on the Switch, but we don't get that because I don't
Wait, what?
fuck if I fucking know why.
What the hell? Screw everything. Well, that was a good reaction, post reaction. That was fun. Any final thoughts or
With a
anything?
lot of discussions
Mhm.
and a lot of dick suctions. No dick suctions, just discussions.
I'm excited for the stuff we can bring for this.
In the comment section down below, let us know who you like better, Zacian or Zamazetsu, or whatever his name was.
Yes, Zamazetsu.
Zamazenta.
Zamazenta.
Yeah. And let us know.
Yes. Let us know which copy you're getting, sword
Oh, yeah,
or
that's
shield, or if you're like me and you're getting both. And let us know which starter you're starting, and which one of these new mons do you want on your team. If you don't want any of them on your team, that's fine. But if you do want one, let us know. Let us know which starter you're picking, and let us know which copy you're getting.
And even if you don't want it on your team, what was your favorite new Pokemon revealed?
Also, tell us why you love the name Hop. But with all that said and done, and our final statements on this direct, given we were gonna end off this video. Bye.
Ciao.
Peace.